Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm making a stock analysis of Axon Enterprise. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. What do they make? It says they're in aerospace and defense and electronic technology. Well, they make the body cameras that police officers primarily in the US make. They make drones, they make tasers, they make bulletproof vests, they make a lot of stuff for law enforcement and military as well. And the reason I like this stock is because they're just by far the best in their class. Of course, we see other companies as well using those body cam footage that police use, but the Axon just released a new one which has 50 languages built into it with that AI. So imagine you're a police officer and someone speaks to you in Russian, you don't know Russian, then your body camera will translate it for you. Which is the reason why I think it's going to increase already because, of course, everybody already uses their body camera, but they can take a lot more money for it now, and a lot of more people is going to want to buy it. We take a look at the stock in a broader perspective, you can just see how well it has been performing lately. I mean, look at ever since 2020, it has almost risen 1,000%. Absolutely crazy, as you can see here from 19. It has, so it is just a great stock. You might think, is it too expensive? Maybe it's a little bit expensive, but just the product they're making is absolutely crazy, and I just think they're by far the best in class. Now, as you can see, the price to earnings for this stock is insanely high at 182, so it is quite expensive. But then again, when is a stock too expensive and when they're the best in their class, should the PE be this high? Probably it should be. Now, the basic EPS is 4.3, which is decent, and the beta is a bit high at 1.66, which means it is 166% more volatile than the average index, which is Bison. Now, do I think the stock is going to fall in the future? Perhaps, because it is valued quite a lot at the moment, but I just don't see why it should tank, because besides being a bit overpriced, maybe I just think the stock is great, and it wouldn't surprise me if the stock ended up at about 840 by the end of this year. I know that's $100 up where we're sitting currently, so now you might think, well, have I invested in the stock? No, I haven't, and that is because I just think it is a bit of a too small niche for me, the police workers and so on, because they're also expanding into drones and other military stuff. But currently, I just don't like how much money they're gaining, at least from the tasers, and their body cameras are the main revenue streams. And I just think, how many tasers do you need, and how many body cameras do you need? So the technology is a reason I like this stock, but I think they need to advance a bit more, or the stock needs to fall a bit in price. Because just look at this: in late 24, it was trading at $400. So it is very expensive at the moment. So it is. I like the company because of what products they make, but I would like them to expand a bit. Now the earnings, as you can see here, are quite nice. Priced by 17%, 21%, 48%, absolutely crazy, and 10%, so decent. Now they don't pay out in dividends at the moment, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did, because just look at this chart on their annual earnings. It's just increasing more. As you can see in their financials as well, they have a bit of debt, but overall their cash equivalents are larger, so I don't really give that much thought, because that is just nice to see that they have so little debt compared to the market cap and their cash reserves. Now the revenue, as you can see here, that is software, sensors, and taser. Now the body cameras fall under this category as well as does some of their drones, which I don't really understand why it has been put into that. Now, something I do like is to seeing them expanding in other countries, as you can see down here, but they are large in the United States. They are absolutely by far the largest body cam and taser in the US. But overall, just 800 million in tasers is just crazy, and they're increasing more and more. But I like the company, but I am a bit scared that they're going to fall in price because of how niche their products are. The seasonals for this stock, as you can see right here, let's go back to 2015. For the past 10 years, it has been absolutely amazing owning this stock. Just by far incredible. And definitely last year, it rose by 136%. You can see that right here, as you can see, where they improved their EPS. No, yes, right here by 21%. So overall crazy. Now, the technicals for the day is neutral, and for the month, it is buy. It is a strong buy in the moving averages, but the oscillators have moved to a sell. Now the RSI for the stock is also quite nice. As you can see, it has been trading in buy for quite a while. We have quite a few sell moments. We did see one right here where they only improved there by 48%, and somehow the market thought it was going to be larger than that, which is absolutely crazy. Now, if you're done with the RSI, that is the relative strength index. So if something is below 70 and above 50, it's moving upwards. If something is below 50 and above 30, it's moving downwards. These are the upper and lower channels. And when something is above here, above 70, it's overbought. And when it's below 30, it's oversold. As you can see right here, when it falls rapidly, it's oversold. If it rises rapidly, it's overbought. So be a bit careful once you see these spikes, because chances are either you can make a great bargain like you could right here, or you're going to lose money. As you can see, well, not right here, but chances are, let's say it rose up here and then it went like that. Chances are it's a bit more, well, not chances are, it is a lot more volatile when it's high up in the RSI or very low, and it can still fall further than it oversold right here. Now, the analyst rating on this are quite decent: 12 strong buy, 5 buy, and 4 hold. As you can see, overall, just decent increases with the maximum up by 20%, about a little less than I said, a little more than I said, sorry. And the average is about $50 up from where we're sitting currently, but I do think it is going to end the year in 800, but it is not a stock I want to own at this point. Now, EPS, they're just increasing more and more and more, and the annual earnings as well are just increasing. Now, even though they're increasing, you might think, well, why wouldn't I want to buy it? Well, then again, it is just too niche. I want to see the stock at least trading a bit more sideways. It has just been way too crazy. Now, I am a technical investor, but the technicals, if you take a broader perspective, the technical in this stock is close to perfect, unless we have this small little blip here, but the graph is just absolutely crazy. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the company you want me to analyze in the comment section below.